The Trump administration's ongoing efforts to combat crime are showing promising results, keeping our capital and its citizens safe.
Since President Trump announced his initiative, the White House has reported over 700 arrests and 91 illegal guns seized so far.
With the crime crackdown gaining significant momentum, could we be seeing a shift to cities around the country?
U.S. Marshal Service Director Gadi Saralta joining us now. Director, thank you for taking time. I think it's really great to hear from you because as the country has watched these remarkable results driving crime down, I myself, a resident of D.C., very glad to see this. I've been there for over 30 years. But I think, it's this sort of whole of federal law enforcement that has brought this, made it possible, not just ICE or Border Patrol and now National Guard, but also the Marshal Service. Talk to me about how it's all working as a unified team.
So it's a unified command structure. It is led by the United States Marshal Service, and we're very proud of that. But it is a unified command. We have over 20 different federal law enforcement agencies, DEA, FBI, IRS, you name it, you name the federal agency, we got it here. Amtrak, we have U.S. Park Police, do a great job. So it's a unified thing.
Gadi, help me understand how this would work. So the National Guard, the Marshals, these extra forces that we don't normally see in these cities come in and they help get the crime down and then they leave? Or will we see a smaller presence remain? And then the other question I have is, we're hearing, other cities saying, maybe Chicago, we should go to Chicago, maybe Baltimore, maybe New York City. So is there enough resources to go around, these extra resources to go around and help in all these cities?
Well, yes, there are agents that and marshals and National Guard from various states that are available. But we're here for the period that the president has us here for, and I can tell you it's been extremely successful thus far. We are bringing our intelligence capabilities, we're bringing our investigative assets, our tools. We're working together with the Metropolitan Police Department to deploy in a intelligence-based manner in order to combat crime as quickly and as efficiently as possible. And we've gotten a lot of results. I want you to know we're very proud of the fact that we crossed the triple-digit mark with firearms. Right. we have 101, as of last night, 101 guns. So how many lives did we save with those 101 guns? Who knows?
So when you're walking on the ground there and you hear from your men and women who are on the ground there, what is it that is so effective about this strategy? In a real sense, like in a boots on the ground kind of way, that has led to these positive results?
Well, our AG Pamela Bondi and Janine Pirro, the U.S. attorney here, are very tough on crime, right? So what we're doing is we're utilizing the federal statutes to the maximum while we do our investigative work. Now, not all cases go federal. That's unfortunate because the D.C. Council has a no cash bail that I'm hoping the president and the AG work together to do away, because that is what's happening to D.C., to Metropolitan Police.
Right.
The cops grab the bad guy, they put him in, and the bad guy comes out the other side, continues their crime spree.
Right.
Yeah, and it also demoralizes the law enforcement as well. I mean, you just, after a certain amount of getting the guy and then they release him, you just go, why am I even doing this?
Right, exactly.
Lastly, real quick, Director Saralta, I want to ask you, I saw the White House posted a stat that they've now had 9 consecutive days without a single murder in D.C. Are you hearing from any of the D.C. residents directly, or are your men and women hearing from them that are glad that this is the case?
Well, I can tell you, I go out every night, right? I go out every night and I do talk to the residents and the passerbys, and they thank us. We consistently hear, thank you for being out here. We appreciate you. You guys are doing a great job. Those are all some of the commentary that we hear from the people. Now, interestingly enough, I was at Union Station not too long ago, 2 or 3 days back, and there was a guy that was yelling at us, and I got enough out of him to find out that he came here from Pennsylvania. So it seems to me like the ones that are complaining are not even from here, and the residents are extremely happy that we're here. So we're these agencies and our agents are doing a great job. I'm very proud to be leading this in this capacity, and we're going to get crime down and stamped away in D.C. here soon.
All right.
Thank you.
Gaddy Serralta, U.S. Marshals Service Director. It'll be interesting. If people get used to safe streets, it might be hard to go back to the way it was. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Director.
That's what we're hoping. Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.